a Cloud.
Whoa.
So, I mean, yeah, he does secondary Cloud. So this is one of those lineups that we will, one of those choices that we will see from him. So, moving on to game one here. How are we feeling?
Feeling all right now as we see both secondaries come up from these guys, and I'm really surprised to see Jukain go to Cloud because I've never seen his Cloud ever. I've only ever seen his speech, but yeah,
Really?
look at that, already punishing the spin charge into the forward air, and I think this is going to be a problem for Obmcbob because if Sonic is consistently stopped with the shield, for example, on that spin charge, he's going to get put into a point where, yeah, you're forced to jump, you have to go back into the disadvantage or back into neutral and find your way to dash in.
Oh, yeah, for sure, but... I mean, so far, I mean, yeah, it's looking very good for Jukain so far. Jukain, again, Cloud is like one of his one of his secondaries. Obmcbob is still pretty new at the Sonic, but I mean, right now we're starting to see him kind of climb back a little bit, bring back to a more even percentage. And I think Jukain accidentally, yeah, I mean, I hear from you. I mean, I think he accidentally wasted that limit. Kind of unfortunate, but not the end of the world.
No, it isn't. I just want to point out to you, all the viewers at home, spin charge is a multi-hit, spin dash is a single hit, just so you are aware of.
Yeah, the more you know, the more you know. For a while, I thought it was just like the exact same move. So,
no, because it
is very close to the same move.
Yeah, there's a cross slash coming out for Jukain. You're not going to get hit. The homing attack actually almost taking the stock right there for Obmcbob. And now we're at a point where once again we're neutral, but now Sonic's speed is going to be an advantage for Obmcbob because the more you can actually just close in the distance between Sonic's first range as the limit blade being missed again.
Yeah.
And yeah, you see right there. Yeah, you pretty much force a shield, or you have to find your way you bait your opponent into getting hit by your spin charge, for example.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, these interactions, like, it really starts to, pile up where you have to have a lot of stamina if you're Jukain. But I mean, also Obmcbob, because you gotta have that patience to be able to wait with Sonic. But I mean, right now we're seeing a very methodical game. 2 minutes off the clock, and still no stock has even been taken. I mean, both of them are very close to kill percentage, but it's looking a little dicey right now.
That back air, not going to quite take it there. I'm a little surprised that the spring was on the stage. I think he meant to jump there, but yeah, you don't want to be landing on a platform if you're using a homing attack like that.
And yeah, the DI there, I mean, yeah, that back air is going to kill him 3 times over. And we're seeing a little bit of a lead for Cloud, but I mean, Jukain having this kind of lead in this matchup when the game is already taking this long, that's kind of massive if you think about it.
Because go ahead, air dash back onto the stage. I wonder what Obmcbob can do here. Oh, he gets hit by the forward air from Jukain as the limit comes online. Going ahead and going for that spin dash. Not going to get a single hit out of it. He tries to jump early, jumps over the blade beam, just like you would in any normal Sonic game. Let's be real.
Yeah. It is interesting seeing how Obmcbob is going to be able to convert this stock. He's got him at a high percentage, but he's been using a lot of forwarders, not a lot of backers though, I've seen from Obmcbob. So I know he likes doing like the forward tilts and forward smashes at ledge kind of thing with Sonic. I've played Obmcbob Sonic a couple of times. He timed me out in friendlies once, which was crazy. But he does like doing a lot of ledge trapping kills, which I think.
Tech.
Okay, that was very good tech. Yeah. He does a lot of ledge trapping kills with Sonic, which I think makes a lot of sense because he used to play Toon Link, who is another character that really loves getting those ledge trapping kills, but he just missed. I think he was trying to do a pivot F tilt there.
Yeah, he did, and it looks like he went the wrong way when he tried to go for the pivot itself. And there's another down throw from Jukain. Both these characters in chip range, but now the dash attack going to take the stuff for Jukain. Obmcbob now on the opposite side of the spectrum for Sonic, but his aggression can do this. He's beaten Eggman so many times with that aggression, but so far we have yet to see it really from Obmcbob this game.
Yeah, it's looking very nice for Jukain so far, who's just like really taking his time with all this and is really taking the patience like to his advantage, you know what I mean? Like really able to use the big space that is PS2 and just like really space out these aerials and attacks really nicely. And even use a little bit of Blade Beam as well. I've been liking the usage of Blade Beam.
Yeah, I see a down air from Jukain, and Obmcbob finally takes his first stock of the match.
Hey, we got one.
Yeah, he got one, but it's looking like a tall task for Obmcbob to get back into this set, but, a couple of hits. Like this, like that 33.
Solid 33.
If you get the scenes going and edgeguard Cloud.
Wait, hold on. Does he have a jump?
He's not going to have a limit. Does he have a jump? He does have a jump. Oh, no. He went for the down air, but luckily Sonic isn't that much of a fast faller from down air, at least.
Yeah, he doesn't. You are able to do that as Sonic. I forgot about that. If you do it like with characters like Ridley, for example, you, for the most part, die, but with Sonic, you're able to do that kind of thing. So I respect the attempt. You kind of got to go for those crazy options if you're down this much with 2 minutes left on the clock. I mean, it low-key might be optimal for him to just time him out, but obviously I think we're probably seeing this game end before timeout. For the sake of the viewers, I hope it ends before timeout, because, I mean, timeouts are not for everyone.
They depend on who you ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to see Obmcbob now go for that back air, and then we're going to see another high climb hazard from Jukain. I've been noticing he's going for a decent amount of high climb hazards on the ledge, trying to catch him at least jumping and then potentially getting a cheese stock that way. But so far, Jukain's just not landing them, and Obmcbob's just... Yeah, we're seeing here, it's not over quite yet. I don't think a timeout's also feasible for Obmcbob in this situation. We're going to see a fourth. No, we're going to see a down throw, actually.
I was thinking Jukain could time him out. Was my idea.
That's it.
Oh, but here we have to Gimp and, like, hold on. All of a sudden, like, I mean, anything is possible. But yeah, now Jukain, he's going for the timeout. He is undoubtedly going for the timeout here, and we're just going to have to...
Here's the thing, though. So just because you could go for a timeout against Sonic doesn't mean it's always safe, because Sonic, again, his speed can be the combo and aggression that he needs. He doesn't always have to camp. He could be the aggressor here with the speed, like right now.
Hold on. I mean, we saw Sonic's yesterday. One edge guard is all you need, but we are going to see a dash attack finally kill, so... Yeah, we are going to be, after a 7-minute long, actually no, a 6-minute long match, we're going to be going into this next game here. Jukain going to be up 1-0. We're probably not going to see any character changes. I think this is a matchup that both of them are have already stuck to, so I'm interested in seeing what the stage comp pick is, though, because I feel like Jukain was really taking advantage of the space provided by PS2, so I low-key might see like a Battlefield kind of comp, like a smaller. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we're just gonna run it back, you know.
All right.
I have to say, after that game one, Obmcbob, if I had to give my review about game one from Obmcbob, I really don't think that game one was probably his most aggressive, even though he did probably do a good job of stalling. He just almost got no reward for it, or Jukain was just able to get out of advantage pretty easily.
Yeah. I feel like, I mean, maybe Obmcbob just, like, after that last game was like, oh, if I just make the right adaptations, then I can just win, which I think is valid, but I would have liked to see a counter pick. I just, you know, you see PS2 a lot, is all I'm saying. But yeah.
I mean, what can I say? What are these Pokemon? What are these players are secretly Pokemon trainers and just love to hear the battle music?
Maybe. I mean, the stage do got some fire music. This is better than like Smash 4, Smashville being the main pick. So I can't complain that much. You know what I mean? So. I'll
dash
take
attack almost take the stop at the top blast though. Once again, we're seeing another missed back air. Yeah. Oh my god! Yeah, so many things that are just being canceled off that spin charge. I'm a little surprised by. First a cross slash, now that limit, now that regular blade beam.
I feel like Obmcbob is just a tiny bit antsy though. We saw only the second hit of. Oh wow! Great counter. I mean counter attack right there with the.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was not a counter. That was limit climb hazard.
Yeah, no, I meant more like counter attack kind of strategy, but that was very nice on. Air dodge.
I think he meant to go for the ledge trump, but he just missed the ledge entirely. And yeah, we're gonna see this go on, and a good air dodge from Jukain avoiding that up air off the spring.
I feel like Obmcbob is a little bit antsy, was what I was saying before. Though he's kind of been making these like little flubs, which I feel like individually aren't too like end of the world, but I feel like they've kind of been adding up to where now we have Jukain with just a little bit of a lead, right? Where maybe if Obmcbob just like cleans up his inputs a little bit, then you know maybe it wouldn't be a lead for Jukain. You know what I mean? So yeah, right now though, I mean we need to find some way to get a kill right here.
Wait, he's gonna get limited in time? No, he will not.
I didn't even realize that his jump was taken. That was interesting. Yeah, but now we're back to a relatively even footing. But this 22% lead is, I mean, in these sort of war of attrition matchups, something as small as like a 20% lead can be huge, right? So you gotta appreciate it as it goes. And right now, Jukain's like kind of cooking him right now. Hold on.
Yeah, it looks like Jukain's just once again just putting on the aggression that I really wish he was in right now. If we're going to see the spin charge into dash into the homing attack actually could just land. But Jukain doing a really good job holding neutral, and whenever he's in disadvantage, he just finds a way to get out because Obmcbob is really not giving the pressure.
Oh, for sure. I mean, so much pressure being put on by Jukain right now. Getting a really good grasp of Obmcbob's movements, but Obmcbob, again, he has a big ability to come back, and we are starting to see a little bit more of a sign of life on Obmcbob's side, but who knows, man. Right now, that back air is just going to, like... I mean, that back air is going to do cloud back air things, so we're going to see a one stock lead for Jukain here.
to see if you could build off it, because if any percentage against Sonic, as we saw on the first game, is detrimental in this matchup right now. Jukain got the limit again, but all his limits has been like mostly negligible, other than that climb hazard in the first stock this game.
Yeah, for sure. And we're gonna see that that limit neutral B finally put in a little bit of work. I mean, that last hit was able to save him out of a ledge trapping situation, which is pretty nice. And yeah, again, very solid lead. Jukain's just playing very disciplined, fundamental Smash right now. You know what I mean? Like, he's not doing anything like crazy, but he's just playing clean. So, he's looking very good right now.
Yeah, he's looking really good right now. Obmcbob on the verge of getting 2-0 and sending the losers bracket early in this first game here. The spring, good early climb hazard to avoid that entirely, but gets a back air, has to force the air dodge.
I like that.
Limit is available, but the forward tilt catches the climb hazard.
Yeah, no, that sequence right there was very much like that. That's what I know Obmcbob's Sonic for. Like, he really is like, when he's in his zone, he can really get those ledge trapping and edge guarding situations really well. And he tried going for that forward smash. I respect the attempt. Again,
if it would have hit off that climb hazard again, that would have been insane. And now we're going to see the spin dash connect, but misses the forward air. Jukain in a bit of trouble if he can't close out the stock quickly. There's a cross slash going to send him off stage. Going ahead and spin charge back onto the stage for Obmcbob.
Yeah, but
and that dash attack actually is going to end the set, and Jukain wins it with the cloud 2-0.
Yeah, the secondary cloud coming in clutch in the matchup. Very nice showcasing from Jukain here. I mean, just playing very clean, very fundamental Smash Ultimate, you know, really precise reads of the movements that Obmcbob was doing. And Obmcbob was keeping it close for sure, but I mean, at the end of the day, man, Jukain doing really good stuff with Cloud, so he is going to be moving on. And,
yeah, I'm really, you know, Jukain, even though I just saw that Cloud, that first set ever from my own perspective, it looks like he was just dominating Obmcbob for the most part. He had to lead all his, mostly the entire set. I think the only time he was ever behind was probably early on in a neutral interaction, but he just quickly turned that around, as we're going to see bits of replays from this scene here. Yeah, that was not even a good, that was a good homing attack, but it's just like, it didn't hit him and it hit the platform instead, so that was a pretty free stock for Jukain. And when Obmcbob actually had the advantage, it's just like, what was he able to do? Good tech there from Jukain.
Yeah, that
was just like, throughout the whole set, I felt like Obmcbob was just missing that aggression that Sonic players would love to use.
Like, he was almost a little bit too passive, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like his best moments in this set were where he was going more aggressive and, like, getting those edge guards and ledge traps. We saw that one nice sequence in game 2, and then even here, like, he was trying to build a little bit more of a comeback, right? But then, you know, at that point, it was just too little too late. But yeah.
Then we see the scene 2 here. Yeah, look again. He goes for this, and, you know, has the limit, and then boom, just catches a high recovery because Obmcbob wanted that edge guard, but maybe played it a little too obvious.
Nah, Jukain really said, call an ambulance, but not for me, with that interaction. And then the dash attack sealed up the game too. That was a pretty nice showing from Jukain. He's going to be facing the winner of Leon versus Slitherwing, which, I mean, he'll probably be playing Leon, which is quite interesting. I mean, you know how good Leon is. But after that, we have a couple other sets that are going to be here on stream. I don't know if we have a confirmation yet.
I mean, I do have the set right now on my screen. I believe it's going to be Brother Zoinks and MU apostrophe.
Oh yeah, we got Mew into Sauce. Nice, Sauce. Shouts to Sauce, man. It's been a while since I've seen him in the flesh. He's more of like a central, like, South Jersey kind of player, and yeah, they're one of my good friends. So there's gonna be some biased commentary up in here. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, if there's any biased commentary in here, we're probably just gonna have to be regretting it, because I'm here to counteract, because I'm more the neutral sense here.
Yeah, but he is gonna Sauce is gonna be going up against Mew, another homie in the New Jersey community. So shout out to him as well. It's gonna be Pokemon Trainer versus Mewtwo. So it's gonna be, you know, a real Pokemon battle here, man. I mean, we were just talking before the stream started.